What is happening, everybody? So, it's another almost called it a producer garden update. It's another offline's garden update. Episode number 4. I again with my son here, who's supposedly supposed to be sick, but he's just fine. He's just chilling. Helped me out in the garden today. So today we're going to be planting these flowers here, called the bleeding heart flowers. This is the Valentine genetics strain, whatever you want to call it. It has the red and white flowers, as you see. Very pretty flowers. What was that? Those are blueberries. Yes, they are. And the leaves are just now poking out. We're also going to be planting the strawberry, new one called the Ozark Beauty. I'm going to be planting that in this bed over here, so they're separated. I don't want them, cross genetics and shit. You know what I'm saying. And I'm also going to be planting these Brussels sprouts. I'm going to try Brussels sprouts this year. I love Brussels sprouts, and I heard that when you grow Brussels sprouts, they're pretty good. Way better than the store-bought and frozen. And these right here are cauliflower plants. So I'll be planting those as well. Alright, now we're going to be looking at the peppermint plant I planted. I've already planted that off camera. And the sage plants that I planted off camera. I have 2 pineapple sage plants that I had last year, but I bought it pretty old, and I don't know, it just didn't live through the winter. I'm going to try my best to make these live through this next winter so I can keep them going every single year. And they're supposed to be perennials, but they can die off if it's too cold. And it gets like -20 over here sometimes. So. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I've already showed you these flowers. I don't know if I have or not, but if I haven't, these are my new spot on flowers, I guess they're called. At least that's what it says. There. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be picking a spot, and I'm back here. It is currently raining, and it's really hard to record because when the screen gets wet, like you touch it and it's like all crazy. Oh, he's got a worm. We found a worm. Is it cool?
It's cool. It's cool.
Well, you ripped him in half, bud.
Ugh, dirty.
Yeah, it is kind of dirty. That's okay. It's okay to get dirty with the earth. That's what we fucking grew up on. Excuse my language. Alright, so we're going to start with planting my little flower right here. Probably right about here. Alright, I'm going to put the strawberries honestly right next to it because I kind of want it to be here and just let it go that way. Never have enough strawberries, you know what I'm saying? Snacking on strawberries all day. What are you eating? Big Macs? I'll eat strawberries. Alright, right here, Brussels sprouts, I'm going to stick right here. And don't worry, unlike last year where I just put a bunch of vegetables and crammed them together and it looks like shit, I'm actually going to put a lot of flowers to kind of just make things look a lot better. And you can sneak vegetables in and it still looks just fine. It's like little extra foliage, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be planting these and I'll get right back to you. Alright guys, we got it all planted. Let's flip this bad boy around. Alright, so like I said, I'm putting the Valentine bleeding heart, whatever the hell it's called, plant right here. Looking pretty good. It's gonna look gorgeous this summer. I have my strawberries just directly next to it, and they'll propagate all through here. Trust me, they will spread. And here we got cauliflower planted, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. Well, actually, those are Brussels. I think. No, those are cauliflower. Yeah. That I planted a little too close to each other, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah. Well, I got plenty of plans just in case one has to go. So next up, I have to amend this part of the bed here. That's it. I'm done with all this, and then
Ouch.
yeah, let's throw that away. We don't want that in the yard. Who did that? Who did this? Who did it? Was it you? Okay. Alright. But yeah, that's it for that. That's it for this video, really. Just wanted to get those planted because there's not a whole lot I can do right now. It's almost May though, so we'll get to do some exciting things maybe next week or the week after, because I'm going to be tilling this entire part of my yard right here to get, you know, the big crops in. The cream of the crop, you know what I'm saying? The big crops. Get me the food for pretty much for life, I guess, if you want to call it that. Anyways, just a little update on these strawberries. Perking up nice and dandy, nice and tall. They don't have any flowers on them yet, but they will. The blueberries, look at that. All the leaves are coming back. Lots of new growth. That's fantastic. Everything I grew in these pots, guys, I don't know what's going on, but nothing is growing. All the stuff I planted in all these pots, and nothing is growing. I don't get it, guys. I really don't. So honestly, I might just grow everything by the greenhouse. You know, go to the greenhouse and buy some plants for some of the things, but for squash and for cucumbers, corn, all that, green beans, I'm gonna grow that by the seed because I know for a fact that always grows. Every single time I grow it, it's always grown, always shoots up, it's always good. So that I'm gonna grow from seed. I don't know what's going on with these other plants. I really don't. It's ridiculous. But anyways, that's all I got for this episode. I think it's nice and short, maybe. Who knows? When I get to editing, I'll be like, oh, hell, it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Whatever. I'll see you next week. Hopefully the weather will be a lot better because it's cold. Not really cold, but chilly and windy. And, well, not even really windy, but a little bit. And rainy, so not the preferable day to do this video, but I just got to get one in, you know. Looking at the weather ahead, it's not much different, so hope you guys are having a good day. I'll see you in the next one.